Imagine what would happen. How would your inner world feel like if you just believed in yourself? Just imagine. Slow down, Jay. When life gets too much, you snap into survival mode. Feels like every cell inside your body is running a race, but without ever reaching the destination. Maybe I had to spend 10 years running to learn how to slow down. Because the fastest way to the destination is practicing the ability to sit in your stillness, sit with your stillness, listen to your emotions without having a fight or flight response kick in. Feel your own presence in this very moment without your mind lingering over what once was or one day could be. When every day feels like you're running out of time, know that there is no day too short for a prayer, a moment of gratitude. Time is ticking, but it slows down when you do. And sometimes it's not about putting up a fight. Is it possible that the only way to the destination is by starting to notice your roots? Feeling grounded instead of diving headfirst into the ocean? Taking a deep breath in before blindly reacting and calling it mood swings? The hardest thing is sitting with your truth in silence. Resisting to numb the pain because a mind without clarity carries the wounds forever. So whenever life gets too much, I sit in silence, lean into prayer. Rushing it is never divine timing. And right now I feel like crying, but I don't, because there's something missing. Something that was always by my side. Over the years spent in survival mode, it always made an appearance. Mostly internalized, but always there. So whenever life gets too much, now I slow down. I'm tired of chasing something once more only to see it disappear in the distance. Now I just sit in silence. Pure words, prayers, intentions. Only one thing is missing. My reaction. So I just been thinking about this. There's a couple things, pretty basic things for other people maybe, but for me it was never. So things I've been struggling with, and I always had these internal reactions because, socially I don't react like that, but it was really internalized like that. So I feel like I didn't really notice it that much because nobody can call something out that only happens inside of you, but it's still there. It is just as if it was, out there. But if I was actually confronting people with my inner reactions, I might have noticed that earlier anyway. It's just something that's been bothering me in a couple situations where I was like, there's no reason to react like that. Actually, it is extremely toxic for yourself to react like that. And why did I react like that? Because I didn't do the work, apparently. Like, it's just situations where I felt super uncomfortable, and I know on my side I could have done things better, and I never quite did. So it was like this never-ending cycle, and I always reacted in the same ways internally. I don't know if you can kind of relate to that. I feel like it's like different for everyone. Like, whatever type of situation really triggers you, like really challenges you. And for me, I mean, simple interactions every single day. And as of recently, I noticed that it's just gone. Like, there was times where it's really like, what? Wait. I've been struggling with this. Okay. I've been not only struggling, I've been like writing about this, talking about this, manifesting this to just go away. Well, praying about it in that sense. So, but, like, at a certain point I was like, whoa, it's gone. Like, there's nothing. For example, even if something's really triggering me where I'm like, I don't want to give away my energy now to this person or this whatever just happened, I don't react at all anymore. Like, I'm just like, okay, like, I know how to act in this situation. It's easy For example, if it's just like simply saying no or not picking a call at a certain moment because it's the very wrong time or the very wrong person, things like this used to like trigger me a lot, where I was like, I don't know, but, and there's more. It's just, I don't even need to go into the examples. It's just like whatever is triggering you is obviously something you need to work through, and realize that there comes a period of time when if you really really want that to change and those triggers to go away, they can. Because if it's the smallest thing and it can get better, you know what? It can happen with like anything. And I've just been so grateful because I'm no longer like giving my energy away like that to just random strange like people, you know, whatever happens. I used to be so like kind of dependent on what happens on my day, like who I talk to and who calls me, whatever. And no, this cannot be happening. I cannot just, you know, have my energy taken away by people just by what they're saying to me, because that's something I will never be able to control. But I can surely control how I move with my energy, and just noticing that there's no reaction. Like, for example, even today, say it was something about money, something where well, if I'm honest, I'm supposed to get a certain amount of money in this case, which I'm not getting, but I had no reaction because I already knew that was going to be the case. Like, the younger me would have been super stressed out about things like that, but I just come to realize like it's pointless. I'm not getting the money, okay? It's pointless. If I'm stressing out, it's, you know, it's not the way to go. Like, I need to be leaning into abundance and keep my energy, and that's just something that it's been on my mind lately, so I wanted to share that. And I think one of the most beautiful things is like, if a little thing can change, you know that it's possible for bigger things, for just anything. And sometimes you really like, you pray about it, it's always something that you keep working on and it doesn't change, and suddenly it's gone. Suddenly it actually has changed. And that's so beautiful. So I wanted to share that. And I'm feeling a bit cold here because it's cold, because I decided to shoot the video up here. But anyways, I think this is the message of this. All right. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. The best snare.